What's up, kin folks? I've been doing stuff without y'all again. Anyways, my phone's been crapped out for about a month, so I didn't stop working. And this is about a week after the ice storm that came through. I was trying to get ahead on making videos, but I end up being behind. Anyways, got 12 logs so far. We're going to try to get 2 more logs on there today. But my tire is flat on that. Imagine that. Anyways, yeah, I've been working on that. And I've been working on my driveway. And I had to drain the water out, put antifreeze in the truck. Make sure the chicken's water ain't frozen, because it's like below freezing for at least a week. Put in another piece of culvert pipe right here, PVC. Cleared it out. And there was huckleberry bushes at the entrance, and I dug those up and put them over here in the right of way, because that's way too steep for a 2-wheel drive truck. But you can go out this way and like up. Should be fine. Now I got a circle driveway of some sorts. All that being said, people will update on the pond after the big freeze down here in the south. Didn't even get no snow. Just a bunch of frost. It looks pretty good. Like aquamarine. Anyways, this is the new phone. The picture is much clearer. This one's got 3 cameras. The one I have is like 5 years old. Anyways, need to get this uncovered and that uncovered, and pick out which ones I want. I need to get that tire aired up. I digress. I need to get to work and shut up. Y'all know the routine. Well, I got the coverings off of everything. There's like a nest of ladybugs over here again. They say they just like to get in the sun. They were all gathered up till I started messing with it. Are those ladybugs? Or is that hybrid species? Who knows? Anyways, all that being said, got 2 picked out. One of them's going to be the blonde color. Doesn't matter. Anyways, let's see if I can air this tire up. Got a little Harbor Freight special. No, you look like a damn redneck. What's wrong with y'all? Racist. doing something that could take a while. Ain't nobody got the memory for all that. I'll let y'all know how that turns out. Well, so much for that. Another one bites the dust. Oh well, we'll just roll without it. I'll have to get another one of these pink tires. It used to be red. Ain't but like $7 or something. I should have went ahead and got more. But $7 is $7. Oh well, I think we can still use it anyway. Most of the weight will be on the front of it. Let me get one of these drug over here and we'll try to pump jack it up with this engine crane. Yeah, that's what happens when you take a few weeks off because of ice storms. You forget what the hell you were doing. I'm Mimby. Nah, you're fat and out of shape. Need to do stuff. Starting to look like a crook stick cabin. There we go, awesome. Yeah, that's like this. I don't know. I know, y'all were out of frame. I need a camera guy. Look at all these cracks. Why y'all come over here and freeze my stuff and crack it all out? Maybe this time I can remember the butt end goes towards the front. Go turn in front of it. Then you put another one, huh? Whenever I am. Alright again, folks. Need to get these lined up so I can mark them properly. Got Rock over here with me today. He was with his grandpa yesterday. A little late start. Them logs about whooped my ass. No, you're too old to be moving logs. They weigh 400 pounds. Right. I ain't too old. What's over there, old Gooby Mouse? Them old goober over hiding out. Rougaroos, I expect. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get to lining these up. Shut. Let's see. I need my stuff. I did get dinosaur juice on there. Old Bumpy Lip Nick Johnson. That's what we're gonna call him. Old Bumpy Lips. Got both sides of this thing is bumpy. I guess I need to curve that curve outwards. I don't know, it ain't too bad, but just the less bumps on this side. So if I can put that to the bottom, that'd be more beneficial. If you know what I'm talking about. Now, once you got that all finagled into place, get your Harbor Freight dividers and your piece of silver solder in a torpedo level, whatever you want to call it, little spirit level. And then go to, on this side, go to your biggest bump or where you think's the smallest space. Get that set to that. We're going to say this bump about center ways is where you want to go to. So and then tighten it up. We'll end up cutting most of these little bumps off anyway, so wish I would have cut this bump off the bottom of that, but it was a struggle to get it where it is, so we ain't gonna mess with that. We'll just have to notch it and mark it 1 or 2 times. All that being said, then take it to whatever you got set. See, because of this big knot, it's not going to be. So I'll go like a 1/4 inch more just to make it easier on myself. So I ain't got to make so many scribes and re-notches, if that makes sense. So about a 1/4 inch more. So now we only got like a 1/2 inch between there. And that's about what this big knot is that's going to get taken off. I mean, it's still pretty good right here. So, and then take it, hold it as level as possible can, and go make you a circle at the top like this, as much as you can. And that would work if all your logs were symmetrical and round, but then none of this crap is. So that's what the silver solder part is for. Bend it around that bottom log. And then I like to take a blue color pencil so you know what it is, and just go about where you think the center is of this, and then make you a level mark. Get your level right. Mark your mark on the log and down here. that. And if you notice, there's a mark on my silver solder right here in the center where you want to line this up on the center. When you bend it around and get the shape. That way you have a reference of where you're holding this thing. So you line that up with that mark, and then when you put it up here on this mark, I know y'all can barely see anything, but y'all get the idea. And just bend it around there. And I like to put these finger loops so you got a good pull on it. Get it lined up with your mark. Pull it around. Then you got the shape of your log. And then put this mark on that mark. And just kind of bend these. Not pushing them out, but just bend them under. And then just trace this with your pencil. And also it helps if you take your same little level and make a mark down here level to line the bottom of your solder up with. I forgot to do that. Just make your two marks level with the bottom of your log. Then you'll know where these are supposed to land at, if that makes sense. Like you want it on the inside of that line you just made. Then hold it on your little loop you made with your scribes. And I'll get y'all in close so y'all can see. I know it's getting darkness. Then you wind up with a nice line. You could use the scribes, but it always leaves like scribbles. And this is better, if you ask me. See how when you made your loop, that's way down. That's why you want to put those level lines, if that makes sense. All that being said, then you wind up with a pretty good looking scribe line. I'm gonna do all 4 of these and get that lined up and do that. But darkness is coming and y'all don't need to see all that. Tomorrow I have to bring ladders and a walk board because it's gonna be kind of hard to get that saw up. So I need to get up a little bit, if you know what I mean. Old crook stick a bumpy stick with a crook stick. You know what I'm talking about? Ah, nah, you too old and shouldn't be even smoking. I don't know what all y'all be talking about. You want to see the pink sky? It is a pretty sky. Girl, I just want to tell you, you so beautiful. I'll see y'all tomorrow. The hell is that noise, Kim folks? Something getting killed or... Gooby mouth the Bigfoot got him a cottontail out there. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. Anyways, until next time, kin folks. LT out. Swamp monster out. I'm not sure what's getting tortured, but what y'all can do about it. It's over in the swamp somewhere.